cast is brilliant. We've got Dame Judi Dench, Dame Maggie Smith, Ronnie Pickup, Bill Nighy, Celia Imrie, Tom Wilkinson, Penelope Wilton. It's phenomenal to work with them, and that's an understatement.
The donné, obviously, of the piece is that these are people who are at a certain point in their life, so I'm casting actors, you know, at the peak of what they're able to do with their skills, which in this case are embarrassingly limitless.
We've all known each other all our lives. Everyone's worked with everyone else, so it's been an easy kind of thing to slip into.
It's so hot out here, and it's tiring. You know, it's tiring doing scenes, and they bring it to the table every time. It's brilliant to watch.
Muriel is an inveterate racist, and that was tremendous fun to write, obviously, for Maggie Smith, who's not, obviously, but who has a salty way with words in life and on screen.
There's an Indian in there.
There was a moment in rehearsal, she turned to me and went, "Oh, do you mind if I say this instead?" And I was like, "No, Mags, that's great, no problem." And I sat there thinking, that is as good as it gets. Right there is as good as it gets.
I've been watching some of these guys, like Tom Wilkinson, for example. They just do the smallest scene where they're picking up a spoon, or just, you know, they're talking mid-breath, but they give it so much depth and crunch that, you know, it's amazing to watch. It really is.
These are people with such incredible depth of instinct. I remember a moment with Bill Nighy and a phone, a man who's never been able to mend anything in his life, was trying to mend a phone, and he said to me, I don't want to touch the phone. And it was a completely brilliant idea, and he proceeded to make, you know, wonderful thing out of his relationship with this object in front of him, as if it was kind of contaminated or something. The other end of the spectrum, we had a lot of people who were not wildly experienced, of course. I mean, Dev, who is a spectacular talent, I think. I mean, he's a kind of comic natural, sort of Jacques Tati figure. Great physical clown.
He's really, really talented, a young actor. He's very daring. He's kind of born comic. He's very, very young, but he has the assurance of somebody who's done this for a long time. He's got a wonderful ease and tremendous nervous energy.
There are a few rehearsals before we take it. Each time he does his scene, he does it differently. And I really love that he's so spontaneous, because I get to learn a lot by watching him. It teaches me how to have that much variety when I'm performing.
Tina Desai, who is enchanting. She's a great addition to the cast, and all the Indian cast. They're all very eminent actors, and we're lucky to have them.
It gave me a chance to work both with a director who was fabulous and a cast which was a dream cast. I kept telling him, I said, it's a coup. I don't know how you've got a cast like this.
John's a natural leader. Whatever it is that a film director needs to inject energy and commitment and effort into the team around him, he's got it in spades.
There is a moment in the piece when the characters all end up sitting on a bench next to one another, and you sit and look at those 7 people, think, wow, that's some cast. That's an extraordinary resource to have to work with in terms of bringing the story alive, because just the sheer level of comic skill, the depth of experience, the sort of nuance, it puts you so far ahead of the game. That was great.
Cut! Thank you!